opened up to ask my guides what were some things that I could share with you to help you with the type of communication that I talk about. Prenatal communication, communication with babies that are on their way, babies that haven't been conceived yet but are planning on coming, and also babies that have come for just a short while and then departed. And I got so many beautiful messages, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So the first message I got was work on clearing your blocks, because when we have blocks, it keeps us from having open communication to the other side. So it's kind of like I did a free write with my angel once, and he explained when you have blocks, it's like cellophane around your heart, and it doesn't let the love come in or go out. And removing the blocks is going to be a really crucial step, and you opening up really any communication, but especially now in this moment, I'm talking about communicating with babies. So there's a few different ways to do this. I'm sure a lot of you, because you follow me, know about this kind of work of clearing and removing blocks. But I'm going to start with just working with the archangels, asking the archangels to come in, especially Archangel Michael, very powerful with his big shield. It's like a magnet. It can pull things. And just asking for that love, visualizing wonderful colors around your heart, whatever color comes to mind that you need in the moment. And also, I've done this work around the heart before with some of my clients, and some clients that I was working with on fertility. And the first message I got was there's blocks around her heart that are keeping her from conceiving. So we did work right around her heart, and I actually was moving my hands and visualizing my hands around her heart, moving, removing, and opening up her heart. So working with the archangels is a wonderful way to dissolve. I'm going to use the word dissolve some of the blocks that you have. And then the next thing you can do is have some quiet time and just sit and ask your guides, what is still blocking me? And just be quiet. And it might be things out of the blue that you weren't even expecting. It might be a tiny little thing from your past that is still kind of niggling at you, but not consciously. And once you let your guides bring that forward for you, then you can do your work around it. Why is that blocking me? Why is that something that is holding me back? So you can do this work all by yourself. Another thing is ask to go while you are sleeping to be brought to where in your history blocks happened. So it might not even be this life, but so much richness and wonderfulness can happen while you're speaking, and you can go across all time and space. You can go for a ride when you're sleeping. Ask your guardian angels to bring you to the places and do some healing while you're sleeping. And you're going to wake up. You might not even know it has happened, but just trust that something magic has happened when you were sleeping. So one last thing is around the blocks, and I'm going to talk about a couple of other things, but let the souls that you're trying to communicate with know that your things that you have, your blocks or things that have been attached to you aren't their problem. Give them a cloak of protection and say, whatever I'm holding on to, you can communicate with me and you're protected. You don't have to worry about it. And that will help them feel comfortable communicating with you, even if they see something that they're not too excited about, because they're on the other side. They can see a lot more than we can. So give them that protection, however you might do that, whatever feels right for you. I would probably send a dragon, but you can do whatever feels right for you, even an angel or whatever. And then a few more tips on opening up this kind of a communication, prenatal communication, is don't set any expectations about how the messages are going to come through. So it might just be a vision in your head. You're not necessarily going to hear things with your ears, see things with your eyes, and sometimes know that messages have come through, even if you don't know it consciously. Anytime you tap in just know that there's been an exchange of information or an exchange of love, some kind of an exchange, even if you're not aware of it right now. And when you need to access it, when you're meant to access it, you will. Okay. One other really great thing to do is to free write. Oh, I get so much magic when I free write. Just sit. And when you do this, you're not even thinking about the sentences that you're creating. You're just writing words. Just let the words come out, even if they don't make any sense. And then when you read what has come out of the pencil or the pen on your paper, you will be amazed. If you have never tried this, I would encourage you to do it. But open up to any souls that want to come through for you. Say, I'm here. Use me and give me your messages through my pencil or pen, and let's communicate that way. Love free writing. Another way that you can tap in is ask young children for messages. Young children see, hear things. They don't have as many filters and blocks, and you have to go crazy about it. You have to scare them, but you can ask them some really fun questions like, do you remember when you came here? What was it like? Is there anybody you met along the way? When you're trying to communicate with other souls, like maybe a sibling that might be coming down the pike, is asking the older siblings when they're still young is, did you see anybody on your way here? Did you meet anybody on your way here? Oh, such a magical way to find out what other members of the soul family are kind of hanging out around you. Okay, and finally, ask for them to come to you in your dreams. Say, when I'm dreaming, feel free to come and visit me. And please wake me up after I've seen you or after we've communicated or after you've given me the message. Because when we wake up right after that's happened, we can remember it so much more easily and have some kind of a recording device, so that you can just grab it and just talk into your phone or write some things down, even in the middle of the night, like right after you woke up. Because if you go right back to sleep, chances are there's a really good chance you might not remember it in the morning. And lastly, if you end up with an open line of communication to a spirit baby that's on the way, ask for a symbol. Say, let's have a symbol that you could give me when you're around and when you want to say hi and you just want to send love, or you maybe want to communicate and you want me to kind of take a pause and listen to what you have to say. Have them send you a symbol, an imagery of something, and then remember it. And then as you go through your days, notice when that pops up and what you're thinking about at the time, or just kind of get open and clear to messages that might come through. This is such powerful, amazing work. And the more people that are doing this, the more wonderful it's going to be for all the new souls that are coming into the planet, and the more healing we can do for souls that have left. So I'm excited that you've listened, and thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. And I will keep sharing the messages that come through.